Rotherham abuse investigation update. NCA steps in amid police concern. Ed. Adrian, August 15, 2025. Caption: A community vigil in Rotherham in 2025, with candles and signs demanding justice in the abuse investigation involving police. The Rotherham abuse investigation has taken a significant turn as the National Crime Agency, NCA, has stepped in to lead an inquiry into claims of police involvement in child sexual abuse in the town. Announced on the 8th of August, 2025, this move comes amid rising public concerns and a perceived conflict of interest with South Yorkshire Police, SIP, which was previously handling the case. The allegations, involving former officers and dating back decades, have reignited debates about justice, trust, and institutional accountability. In this friendly and informative analysis, we'll explore the latest developments, hear from affected communities, tap into the buzz on X, and offer tips to stay engaged. Whether you're a local resident, a concerned citizen, or just curious about this unfolding story, let's dive into the details together. The shift to the NCA follows distressing accounts from survivors, prompting questions about how authorities handled past failures. With public trust at a crossroads, this investigation could mark a pivotal moment. Let's break it down with a balanced perspective. Background and NCA takeover. The Rotherham abuse investigation has deep roots, and the recent NCA involvement signals a new chapter in seeking justice. Allegations and initial response. The controversy stems from claims by 5 women, who allege they were exploited by grooming gangs in Rotherham during the 1990s and early 2000s and were also abused by SIP officers. A BBC report highlighted one survivor's account of being raped from age 12 in a marked police car, with threats to return her to abuses if she resisted. Initially, SIP's major crime unit, under the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC direction, investigated, leading to the arrest of 3 former officers. However, survivors expressed no faith in SIP, citing a conflict of interest due to the force investigating its own. This led to the NCA taking over on the 8th of August, 2025, with officers from Operation Stovewood, its decade-long probe into Rotherham abuse from 1997 to 2013, leading the effort. Operation Stovewood has already identified over 1,100 potential victims and secured 47 convictions, totaling over 1,300 years in prison sentences. IOPC Director Emily Barry emphasized that this shift aims to reassure victims, though some, like law firm Switulskis, remain wary of IOPC's ongoing role. A real-world example is the 2014 J inquiry, which exposed 1,400 abused children, underscoring the scale of past oversights. On X, reactions range from relief at the NCA's involvement to skepticism about whether true accountability will follow. An actionable tip: check www.nationalcrimeagency.gov.uk for updates to stay informed as the investigation progresses. Public concerns and trust issues. The handover has amplified public concerns about police integrity and institutional failures. The 2022 Operation Linden report found SIP fundamentally failed to protect vulnerable children, a finding echoed by survivors' recent allegations. Mayor Oliver Coppard of South Yorkshire stressed that victims deserve to feel heard, reflecting a community push for justice. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp called the NCA move right, arguing SIP shouldn't investigate itself, a sentiment gaining traction. Trending on X, there's a mix of hope and frustration, with some users questioning why it took survivor pressure to prompt change. This skepticism challenges the establishment narrative that SIP's initial probe was impartial, suggesting deeper systemic issues. For those keen to engage, contacting your MP via www.rotherham.com can amplify these concerns. Your voice matters. Implications and community response. The NCA's role in the Rotherham abuse investigation could reshape trust and support for victims, but challenges remain. Victim support and investigation scope. Philip Marshall, head of Operation Stovewood, assures victims will remain at the heart of the probe, encouraging more to come forward via the NCA's 24-hour line or email. The investigation will build on SIP's work while maintaining independence, collaborating with IOPC to ensure support. However, Switulskis, representing survivors, views this as a step in the right direction, but flags concerns about IOPC's oversight, given past whistleblower critiques of Operation Linden. A real-world impact is seen in Rotherham, where community groups are organizing support sessions for survivors, inspired by the NCA's involvement. On X, posts highlight a desire for tangible justice, not just process. An actionable tip: support local charities like Barnardo's, www.barnardus.org.uk, www.barnardus.org.uk. With donations or volunteering, your help can aid recovery efforts. Broader impact on policing and policy. The NCA takeover raises questions about policing standards nationwide. The Casey report, released in June 2025, recommended mandatory ethnicity data collection and faster rape charge processes, reflecting lessons from Rotherham. Experts like Anne-Marie McAlendon from Queen's University Belfast suggest this could prompt a national review of police handling of sexual abuse cases, though implementation lags. The establishment claims progress, but the slow pace fuels public doubt. Trending on X, there's a call for a statutory inquiry chair and clear terms, echoing Philp's demands. This push challenges the government to act beyond rhetoric. For deeper insight, explore www.gov.uk/home-office. Staying informed helps shape policy. If you're local, attending town hall meetings can connect you with community efforts. Looking ahead, justice and engagement. The Rotherham abuse investigation under the NCA offers hope but hinges on execution and public involvement. Potential outcomes and challenges. The NCA's track record with Operation Stovewood, 470 years of sentences so far, suggests potential for convictions, but the new probe's success depends on victim trust and resource allocation. Legal hurdles, like IOPC's role, could complicate matters, as Switulskis notes. The 2025 inquiry into rape gangs, tied to this case, might broaden scope, but delays risk losing momentum, a concern raised by ex-users seeking swift justice. A historical parallel is the 2014 convictions post-J inquiry, yet gaps remain. The establishment narrative of reassurance may not suffice unless action follows. Keep an eye on www.bbc.co.uk news for developments. Your awareness keeps the pressure on. How you can get involved. This is a chance to make a difference. Share your views on X with Rotherham Justice to join the conversation. Your perspective could inspire change. Support survivor advocacy by donating to groups like the NSPCC, www.nspcc.org.uk, www.nspcc.org.uk, or writing to your MP about policy gaps. Monitoring the NCA's progress at www.nationalcrimeagency.gov.uk keeps you in the loop. In conclusion, the Rotherham abuse investigation's shift to the NCA in 2025 addresses serious claims of police involvement in child sexual abuse, amid growing public concern. With a history of institutional failures and a community seeking justice, this move offers hope but demands accountability. From victim support to policy reform, the road ahead is critical. Share your thoughts in the comments section below and visit www.iwearanews.com for more trending news analysis.